Selena Belisle here, CE Institute. I'm in the heart of Paris right now, and I am just having a field day with all the aromatherapy products that are available here. I feel like Paris is like the aromatherapy capital of the world, and I went to one aromatherapy supplier, and they sold me something I have never seen before. We are about to make a scrub, okay? Obviously, you can buy pre-made scrubs like this one. This is what I'm using all the time in the shower right now. It was just easy to buy this off the shelf while I was traveling. But this is, have you guys ever seen this before? It's strawberry seeds. Look at that. And the woman said, I told her I love making aromatherapy scrubs, and she mentioned that she had these. And I've never seen anything like this before. Now, they're very fine. It's almost like scrubbing yourself with pepper. And it looks like pepper too, right? But they are strawberry seeds. Now, they don't really smell very strawberry, but that's okay. We're going to make a scrub out of them because she said we could. So there are my strawberry seeds, and they do look like strawberry seeds too, right? They're all different colors and stuff like that. I wonder how ripe the strawberries were before they took those off. Now, when you make your scrubs, you would usually put your abrasive in first. This is your sugar scrub, so you would put your sugar scrub before you pour the oil over it. And let me see here, on something like this where we're not going to use aromatherapy essential oil, okay, because I'm going to use something else different too. When you're making scrubs with essential oils, you would pour your oil first, and your carrier oil, and then your essential oils, okay, and then mix those together. So it's really well dispersed, and then you would put your product in. Today we're just going to do the abrasive with the carrier oil. There's no strawberry essential oil here to make a strawberry scrub. Some plants and fruits and so forth just don't make essential oils. There's no oil to extract from them. Strawberries, peaches, mango, papaya, bananas, none of those can be have essential oils extracted from them. So that's why you don't see them sold as essential oils by legitimate providers. But do you know what family strawberries are in? They're in the rose family. So I have something wonderful here. I have another product that I've never used before. This is rose powder. Now, I've already opened one of these because I wanted to see if I could try and exfoliate it with it in the shower, and it's kind of like flour instead of an abrasive. But because strawberry is in the rose family, I thought instead of using a rose essential oil, which is really expensive, and this isn't the prettiest of colors for your scrub, I thought that we could use rose powder instead. Now I'll show you rose essential oil really quickly, because rose essential oil usually comes as two different ways to purchase it. Let's see, let me turn these so you can see them properly. It's backwards here, so I get a little bit confused. So one of these is an absolute, and one of these is pure rose oil. So this one right here is an absolute. See how it says absolute? An absolute rose oil is only 5% rose oil, and then it's probably jojoba in here. Jojoba is usually the carrier oil on a rose absolute. Now, why is it only 5%? Because the fully concentrated rose oil is usually really expensive. These rose oil bottles, something this big, might be $100 to $200 in America. Guess what I paid for this here? It was like 30, 35 euros. So that might be like $40. I should have bought like a dozen of them. That's a fantastic price. I haven't done a paper test or anything to make sure it's pure yet. But I'll open these when I get back to the States. I just don't want them to bleed all over my luggage while traveling internationally. But we could add rose essential oil here to the scrub, but I want to use the rose powder instead. So let me show you some new products. Rose powder is not in the form of, I mean, this is not an essential oil, but it's got like a little bit of a purplish. Can you guys see that as it comes out? And it's like a darker rose color to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these around with my handy little stirrer there. And you could even whisk this. Excuse me. I think I inhaled some powder. And that's looking really kind of pretty. Sorry, was I off camera there for a second? All right, let me smell. Oh, wow, that smells fantastic too. And you know what? It actually brings out the scent of the strawberry a little bit more. Like I can smell the rose, but I can smell like rose strawberry. How delicious, right? Now, let me see how that... I want a little bit more. Wow, that's fantastic. So I'll do a little bit more here. Here, let me pour it in a white container so you can actually see this, what this rose powder looks like. And I'll put it between my fingers too so you can really see it. Oops. All right. So it's really, really fine. It's like a even finer than a flower or something. So when I say flour, I mean like baking flour. You know what it feels like? It feels like baking powder or baking soda. It has that kind of weird texture to it. It's finer than what baking flour feels like. More like a baking powder or something. So we're going to mix that rose powder in here. It is extracted from roses. It smells a lot like roses, and that's from flowers. It's less concentrated than an essential oil. We would only do either 1 drop of pure essential rose essential oil or 1 drop of the 5% absolute in a scrub this big. That'd be more than enough to scent this, to give it an aroma. But with the rose powder, we're probably using about half of the pouch. Next one I'm going to use is actually the Rice brand host carrier oil to make my scrub, because this actually had good viscosity to it and it's really affordable. And when we're making our scrubs and products and so forth, we want to look at it. We don't want to use the most expensive ingredients. Okay, so let me see here. I think we've got a good amount there. That is probably about 1.5 ounces I've put in here. And I think this is going by milliliters, not ounces. And I'm not used to working in milliliters, but I want this to be, doesn't necessarily have to be clumpy, but because it's so fine, it's not gritty. I don't want this to be saturated in oil because that's going to not be a very effective scrub. We need scrubs to be gritty. Okay, so let's feel what this feels like. Ready? Oh my God, it's wonderful. Let's see. Oh, can you even hear it? Oh my God, that's fabulous. So that's what a strawberry scrub would look like, folks. Let me get that more in the middle there. And I'm actually going to use this in the shower. Why not? It looks fabulous. It feels fabulous. Now, this is not a water dispersible. So if you're going to use this, I would recommend only using it in a wet treatment room where the client can shower it off. And you don't want to do a whole bunch of these on Valentine's Day or something because it's not water dispersible, this can also clog your pipes. But if you want to do something really special, You can do a strawberry scrub. They're now selling strawberry seeds to scrub with. Dior just opened today its first permanent luxury spa in New York City. It was on CNN. It's one of their cover stories today. It's August 5th, 2025. We have a lot of wellness care going on in the world right now, about taking care of yourself and using nature to take care of yourself too. And this is a really wonderful way to take care of yourself. Have a few special moments to yourself, even if you're working on yourself and not working on clients, where you can do something that feels good. You're going to exfoliate dead skin cells off. You'll have, nice smooth skin, a renewed you, almost like a human car wash. We're going to make ourselves feel better, look better, and there you have it.